Well, was it good? Did it rock your canoe? Did it twizzle your bow tie? Or was it as bad as a Canterlot wedding? Well, no. But judging by the obnoxious way the entire blogosphere's been patting itself on the back about it, you think they just won the Grand Prix without a race. And that, as a jolly old sir once helpfully suggested, is
against the rules.
So sit down and buckle up, fillies and gentle colts, while Uncle Anton steps into his flame-retardant pantaloons. Our 4th season finale two-parter opens with Princess Twilight Sparkle lamenting about how useless her ascension to royalty seems to be. Before we can ponder whether or not drawing attention to it makes it any more meaningful, Pinkamena Pie physically assaults her. Oh, golly gosh, Pinky? Yeah, how regal. So then some things happen, and we're not introduced to Xerxes the First here, as Twilight gets to wonder what the dickens she's even doing there. And doesn't she have a point? This place is already lousy with princesses. Celestia, you sure you want to put all your eggs in one basket like that? That seems like a bad choice. Next up is an ill-timed and redundant song about it all that actually has the brassies to recycle its animation. You know, if this were a CinemaSins, that'd be a twofer.
And is the emblem of the Crystal Empire of Love flipping as the bird?
I don't know how to travel to a future that I can't see.
Way to forget the biggest lesson we learned from It's About Time. Although thank you for reminding us about that episode, and that's a good episode. Princesses don't bow to dukes. You want to feel as useful as a princess, maybe you should try acting like one.
I've just had the most terrible dream.
Royal ponies sleeping in their jewelry. Okay, ouch. Alright, enough of that. Let's just assume we broke the counter and the sentences taught us or something. So Tirek the bad guy shows up and starts Katamari Damacying all the magic he can, while Discord reapparates and reveals that because the script told him to, he's all but figured out how to get into the J.J. Abrams mystery box there. And Twilight should probably think about finishing the job while he scuttles off to betray everyone. Wait, what? Oh yes, it's Bad News Bears. With the charisma of Johnny D on his side, nothing stands in Tirek's way from gobbling up all the world's power. And next on the menu is Alicon magic. So Celestia quickly orders all her flying monkeys home to serve up the plan.
We must rid ourselves of our magic before Tirek has the chance to steal it from us.
You misunderstand. Our magic cannot just disappear into thin air. Some pony must keep it safe.
We do not believe that Tirek is aware that a 4th Alicorn princess exists in Equestria. If we transfer our magic to you, Tirek will not know where it has gone.
And that's your plan, is it? That's pretty much it?
Genius! Oh. Blizz Blaz and Hoo-Ha shoot Twilight their mojo, baby, and Twilight goes super sick. Oh wait, no she doesn't. She's just the same. In fact, everybody looks the same. Hold the phone. Didn't Celestia used to look like this? Is this canon? So you're telling me that even without her ethereal wherewithal, she still looks like this? With the hair and everything? Oh. Okay. With no further instruction, Twilight bumbles off to let every Oni get pwned.
Maybe you want to rethink your strategy there, Your Majesty?
Let's detour, shall we, from the well-beaten path of observation upon which many have already noted that Princess Celestia honestly ought to know better. But you're telling me that not one of these other princessly prodigies can deduce that you just mentioned the reason you're all there and up Pooh Creek is because Discord has betrayed you as well? And that he knows Twilight is an Alicorn? Did you all eat the purple berries? Stop! At this point, I'm thinking the subterfuge will be lucky to last 30 seconds. But you know what? It turns out we were all wrong. Because, of course, eventually Tirek bombs in and fails to suck, mere moments before noticing a stained glass window depicting the image of one Alicorn Princess Twilight bucketing Sparkle. So Tirek didn't even need Discord to spill the Twily beans because you left him a diagram of it on your wall! I doff my cap in awe. Not even Chrysalis ever managed to pull a turgid boner so stout and wobbly. Tell me this is part of your master plan, Tia. Tell me you and Discord are secretly plotting to make the circumstance that makes the Twilight make the magic do the thing and we all go, yay! sorry, but no, we are never to speak of this again.
You know what? Go to hell. Oh, you are going to hell. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Genius!
This is probably the first point where you lot should have tried at least to go and retrieve the elements of the harmony. Or failing that, try and solve the JJ box puzzle. While we're daydreaming, it's also the part where Discord should rightly act on the fact that he knows that that's what you'd be logically doing, considering he's all but solved it for you in a genius setup that never goes anywhere. But no, instead, Tyrek gives Discord the medallion of guess what this is, before using the Daffy cuss to get to Twilight's friends and double-crossing him. Well, with only 10 minutes left on the clock, it must be time for an ultimate showdown. And Tyrek robotechs in, swinging the first burly haymaker as Princess T counters with her very best Astro Boy. Oh yes, that's right, old badge. I'm down with all the animes. And the mangas. Yeah. So they fight, until they don't anymore, when Tyrek barters the lives of Twilight Sparkle's friends and Discord for all the liquid fireworks in Candyland. And that's it. Tyrek wins. In a sober and humbling display, the villain defeats his foe, leaving her to taste bitter defeat and the crushing irony that in a world of determined evil, sometimes friendship can actually be a liability and force one into impossible decisions and misery for love's sake. Whoops, sorry, didn't see this last page here. Discord gives Twilight her boo-boo, and Script God says, yep, that'll do, before unleashing the body paints of harmony, which make rainbows that proceed to rob the bad guy of his freedom without consequence. Which I'm sure we can all agree represents a truly valuable life lesson. Equestria is restored, its citizens are healed, and everyone gets to go home. Not Twilight, though, because she has to move into an ugly castle.
Sweet Celestia! Whose is it?
I believe it is yours, Princess Twilight.
How do you know that, Celestia? Did you read the script? What's that on your BlackBerry? Is that the script? Maybe you should just lie down, dear. And stop me if you've heard this one already, but doesn't Ponyville technically already have a castle? Sure, it's a bit of a schlep through the forest, but for who else were you fixing it up if not for Twilight? You know, makes sense. No, but instead, see, the rainbows make the thing go up into the sky and down into the ground that makes the acid flashback. And I present to this sequence the Plot Legends Award of completely hole-proof writing. Well, at long last, we've reached the very end, where the most awesome thing in the world happens.
Let the rainbow remind you that together we will always shine.
Celestia, was it really your plan to get yourself damned to Bleak Abaddon and just hope that everything turned out alright? Are you BFFs with the script gods? I know you're not BFFs with Discord and didn't execute any ingenious maneuvers with him to triple-cross the big bad, you know, like in a satisfying conclusion that might actually pay off his earlier setup.
Not so fast, Jafar! Aren't you forgetting something? You wanted to be a genie? You got it! Everything that goes with it!
No! I'm getting out of here!
Phenomenal cosmic powers!
Come on, you're the genie! I don't want to go!
Itty bitty living space.
Well, I suppose it wouldn't do to demonstrate that the insatiable desire for power itself is a path to destruction. Perhaps by having the bad guy short-circuit himself with Discord's power and its innate weakness against Fluttershy or something? Of course not, because in a move based on canon lore I recently referred to as a huge mess, Twilight Sparkle spouts some giggledy-gack about the unstoppable power of pleasantness, echoing the kind of language I once tastefully suggested you insert up yourself. And why was that? Well, bear with me, but just suppose for a cold New York minute that instead of a display of friendship, the pointy boxbush declares that it will only deploy the rainbow banhammer for, I don't know, how about, a blood sacrifice, and some pony must die.
For the night is dark and full of terrors.
Hey? Hey? Well, you're all stuffed then, aren't you? Because these ponies are nice characters who have just shown that they'll forsake the kingdom rather than hurt their friends, and living under Tyrek was the price they'll pay. But never fear, Mr. Hellhorns here doesn't get to cash that check, because Script God says no. And friendship is good. Friendship is good. Friendship is good. Would you please be friendly, you little buggers, and we'll keep crowbarring this message into your skulls, no matter how contrived it gets. Winning us the honors of being both one, not at all incredibly frustrated, and B, impossibly confused. As once again we are forced to accept that in this world, if you can even only pretend to be friendly, we'll cut you a mulligan for damnable high treason, but act even remotely unfriendly, and we will run you out of town, son! Even when it makes no sense at all, and actually runs counter to the ideal of teaching wayward folks about harmony, etc. Faith and begorra! You ponies really are something. I wonder what someone like Peter Baelish would do with a lot of you.
Chaos is a ladder. Many who try to climb it fail, never get to try again. The fall breaks them.
Sorry, thanks a bunch, Digi. I'm addicted. Did I really start out by saying this wasn't as bad as a Canterlot wedding? Did I really? Well, you know what? It isn't. I mean, this time they only ceremoniously dump one never-before-seen character on us, and he turns out to be an effective villain with a simple goal and a comprehensible means of achieving it. And although this episode may beat you cross-eyed with its moral, at least it actually understands what its moral is this time. Oh yes, I'll admit it. When all's said and done, this episode may have its faults, but look carefully, my little ponies, and somewhere here you will find a value of friendship. Just not from this dodgy stunt of an Hey, thanks for watching. All my love and tolerance this week go to Metal Blue Phoenix for his fantastic trophy art, and Tommy O for fulfilling all my Plinkett Pony cameo needs. Go watch his super funny Equestria Girls video for more of that. Oh hey, you want to see what I'd look like drawn as different pony generations? Well, now you can with Steph Roman's art video on just exactly that. I mean, well, I don't suppose anyone's interested in listening to me singing equestrian hearth-warming carols, eh? No? Right, well then don't follow this link here. You know, I'll never tell you sexy, intelligent people to subscribe to me like you don't know how to press a button. But if you did enjoy this video, Highlander, I will suggest you go ahead and share it with your friends like you don't know how to press a button. See you next time!